Guys, I haven't baked in so long, so I wanted to challenge myself. Today we'll be making macarons. They're one of the most difficult desserts to master. So prepare yourself, because this could either be a fail or one of my greatest YouTube moments. Let's find out. For my birthday, my friend gave me this gift card to this place that makes macarons and smoothies. They're delicious. So we got blue raspberry, we got strawberry and lemon, and pineapple and passion fruit. So we're going to compare these to the ones that we're making today. So there are multiple recipes on how to make macarons, but I'm going to follow the one from the YouTube channel Tasty. Dry ingredients first. 1 3/4 of powdered sugar, 1 cup of almond flour, and 1 teaspoon of salt. We're just going to pop all of this into the food processor, so we want it like really fine particles. Guys, we just started and we already hit our first problem. Sounds like my food processor is going to explode. So I think I'm just gonna take it out and sift it. See how it's leaving the big stuff in the top and then pouring out the little stuff? Now let's move on to the wet ingredients. 3 eggs, 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. We actually only need the egg whites. I've seen this life hack going around that I want to try because I don't know if it actually works or not. So you take a bottle, you squeeze it, and then you suck up the egg and then put it into a different bowl. Let's see if it will work. Oh, this is really gross. Okay, squeeze it, put it on top, and you let go. Oh, what? Guys, it totally worked. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Now we're going to use our mixer to turn these eggs into fluffy egg whites. Problem number 3. Tasty says to use a whisk, but we couldn't find ours, so whoopsie. A dash of salt. So when the egg whites aren't see-through anymore, that's when we can add in our sugar. We want to add in our sugar little bits at a time so that the egg whites don't deflate. Hey, it's working! Let's see if they're done. You know they're done when you lift up the thing and the peak stays. You also know when it's done when you flip it over your head and nothing comes out. Is it done? Yeah. Okay. Woo! Whew. That was a close one. Now that it's kind of ready, I'm going to add my vanilla. Now it's time to choose our food coloring. There are so many choices. Which one would you choose? Comment down below. I think I'm going to do purple for the outside and then yellow on the inside so it like really pops. Woo! Pretty! Now I'm going to add 1/3 of the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. So you take it from under and then you fold it over. All right, that's worked in. Now let's add a little bit more. I have a process. So you just want to keep on like gently stirring it until you can make a figure 8 with the batter until it doesn't break. See, like this, it doesn't break. So now we know that we don't need to stir it anymore. So we got the batter into a piping bag. That was a messy process. Ugh. Now I'm just going to put a little dollop in each corner of the cookie sheet so that the parchment paper will stick. We just have to pipe the cookies onto the sheet. So we want each cookie about 1.5 inches thick. Like that. No. My batter's really runny. Mistake number 3. 4. I can count. Oh no, they're running together. Dang it. Mistake number 5. Now it's time to tap the pan. What that means is just lifting it up and then smacking it on the table so that it gets rid of all of the extra air bubbles. Careful, this is gonna be loud. We're gonna set these aside for an hour while we work on the filling. For our filling, we will need 3 cups of powdered sugar, 2 sticks of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Let's whip our butter first. We're gonna mix it until it's nice and fluffy. Add in the vanilla. Now we're going to sift our powdered sugar. I have a system. Now we're going to slowly add it into the butter. Time to add the 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. Let's see if I can. Oh. They're not joking when they say heavy whipping cream. 3, 4. Time to add the food coloring. So these have been sitting for about an hour now, so now they're ready to go into the oven. We're gonna go 300 degrees for 17 minutes. Okie dokie. Well, the color didn't turn out as well as I thought it would. The sizes are a little off. And it didn't go up, it just like went out. Oh well, now let's put the filling in. Now it's time for Matchmaker. I'm trying to organize them by size. Big, small. Now I'm going to put the filling in between the 2 matching cookies. Just gonna make it just smaller than the outside of it. All right, let's talk about the differences between my macaron and the store's macaron. Let's first talk about the color. The store's macaron is a lot more like vibrant and pop at you more. My macaron is a little bit more like brown and sad. I think I cooked mine a little bit too long. And since my batter was thin, it kind of squished out the side. Next, let's talk about the size. The store's macarons are like the exact same size. But for mine, it was really hard to keep them consistent. If you have any ideas on how I could fix that, go leave a comment down below. I think that leads back to having my batter too runny again. The last thing that I'm going to compare is the flavor. So, time for the taste test. There's something in the middle. There's like a jam in the middle. The beginning flavor was amazing, but the aftertaste wasn't really my favorite. It's a lot more chewy. But the very first thing I noticed was that mine was hollow. I definitely cooked these too long. But honestly, I think mine tasted a little bit better for the aftertaste, but the store's one tasted a lot better during the beginning. Now that I've made them for myself, I realize how difficult it is to make it like just right and perfect. So it might just be worth it for the $2.50. Have you ever had a macaron? Comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I think this was a great comeback to baking. It was really fun. I liked the challenge and it wasn't a complete fail. See you guys next time. Ava out.